After this, many of the warrior clans scattered and a new faction of Mandalorians rose that did away with the warrior code and instead opted to be pacifists. These Mandalorians would be known as the New Mandalorians, and they became the central power on Mandalore. Unlike the Mandalorian culture passed down from the original Tong warriors, these new Mandalorians believed strongly in non-violence and neutrality, and those who refused to reform were banished to Mandalore's moon of Concordia. Only a few Mandalorians continued the ancient traditions, and they ended up calling themselves the Akalahit, which means faithful in Mandoa, the Mandalorian language. The title of Mandalore passed on to a member of the Akalahit. In 200 BBY, the Mandalorian warrior clans were responsible for a genocide of the Uthulan race. Later on, in 60 BBY, a Mandalorian warrior named Jaster Muriel became the new Mandalore. Being a strong, ethical warrior, he decided to institute cultural reforms. He wanted to instill a code of honor because many Mandalorians were dissatisfied with the dishonorable and overly savage ways present in the current Mandalorian culture. Muriel wanted to restore and reinstitute the old warriors code that had been forgotten ages ago. Thereby, he created the Super Commando Codex, which was a guideline for Mandalorian behavior. It instilled that the Mandalorians should act as highly paid soldiers and honorable mercenaries. Now, some Mandalorians opposed these reforms and decided to follow the brutal leader Tor Vizsla, who wanted to conquer the galaxy. These Mandalorians banded together and called themselves Death Watch, and those who remained loyal to Jaster Muriel recast themselves as the True Mandalorians. Now, Mandalorians were split into three factions, with the pacifists, the New Mandalorians, the honorable warriors called the True Mandalorians, and the savage conquerors called Death Watch.